1 Chronicles chapter 15. David built houses for himself in the city of David, and prepared a place for the ark of God, and pitched a tent for it. Then David said, "No one may carry the ark of God but the Levites, for the Lord has chosen them to carry the ark of God, and to minister before him forever." And David gathered all Israel together at Jerusalem to bring up the ark of the Lord to its place, which he prepared for it. Then David assembled the children of Aaron and the Levites of the sons of Kohath, Uriel the chief, and 120 of his brethren. Of the sons of Merari, Asaiah the chief, and 250 of his brethren. Of the sons of Gershom, Joel the chief, and 130 of his brethren. Of the sons of Elizaphan, Shemaiah the chief, and 200 of his brethren. Of the sons of Hebron, Eliel the chief, and 80 of his brethren. Of the sons of Uzziel, Aminadab the chief, and 112 of his brethren. And David called for Zadok and Abiathar the priests, and for the Levites, for Uriel, Isaiah, Joel, Shemaiah, Eliel, and Aminadab. He said to them, "You, the heads of the families of the Levites, sanctify yourselves, you and your brethren, so you may bring up the ark of the Lord God of Israel to the place I prepared for it. Because you were not prepared the first time, because we did not strive for judgment, God divided us within ourselves." So the priests and the Levites sanctified themselves to bring up the ark of the Lord God of Israel. As Moses had commanded, in accordance with the written word of the Lord, the sons of the Levites took the ark of God upon their shoulders with bearing poles. Then David said to the chief of the Levites, "Establish your brethren to be the singers, with musical instruments, stringed instruments, harps, and cymbals, to sing invitingly in a voice of joyfulness unto his heaven." So the Levites appointed Heman the son of Joel, and of his brethren Asaph the son of Berechiah, and of their brethren the sons of Merari, Ethan the son of Cushiah, and with them their brethren of the second rank, Zechariah, Ben, Jaasiel, Shemiramoth, Jehiel, Uni, Eliab, Benaiah, Maaseiah, Mattithiah, Eliphalah, Micniah, Obed-Edom, and Jeiel. The gatekeepers, the singers, Heman, Asaph, and Ethan, were to sound the cymbals of bronze. Zechariah, Aziel, Shemiramoth, Jehiel, Uni, Eliab, Maaseiah, and Benaiah, with strings according to Alamoth. Mattithiah, Eliphalah, Micniah, Obed-Edom, Jeiel, and Isaiah to direct with harps on the Sheminith. Chenaniah, chief of the Levites, was in charge of the music because he was skillful. Berechiah and Elkanah were doorkeepers for the ark. Shebaniah, Josaphat, Nethanel, Amasai, Zechariah, Benaiah, and Eliezer, the priests, were to blow the trump before the ark of God, and Obed-Edom and Jehiah were doorkeepers for the ark. With joy, David and the elders of Israel and the captains over thousands went to bring up the ark of the covenant of the Lord from the house of Obed-Edom. And so it was, when God helped the Levites who bore the ark of the covenant of the Lord, they offered 7 bulls and 7 rams. David was clothed with a robe of fine linen, as were all the Levites who bore the ark, the singers, and Chenaniah the music master with the singers. David also wore a linen ephod. Thus all of Israel brought up the ark of the covenant of the Lord with shouting and the sound of the horn. with trumpets and cymbals, making music with stringed instruments and harps. And it happened, as the ark of the covenant of the Lord came to the city of David, that Michal, Saul's daughter, looked out through a window and saw King David dancing and playing music, and she despised him in her heart.